SOFM though now looking to break this inhibitor. G2 seemingly ready to force a fight about it. Sword Art not quite as squishy as the opposition there, and the arrow will go wide. That's going to be a big cooldown down. It looks like G2 decided what they want to do and is chase out SOFM.
Maganda yun kasi...
Now we just talked about kind of the...
Welcome na naman sa inyong lahat sa isang episode ng Noob Reacts to League of Legends Highlights. At ito na naman ang inyong kasama si LLG Christian, also known as Noob. Worldwide Noob. So, ano ba talagang alam ko? No? Anong alam ko sa League of Legends? Wala. As in, wala talaga akong alam sa League of Legends. But, I have some experience as a player in Dota 2. So, medyo familiar na ako sa mga MOBA dati pa. So, tara, tignan natin to. At ang laro natin ngayon ay Suning versus G2 ng Worlds 2020. Tara! Ganda ng intro nila.
Welcome back to the Caster Desk for the final game in Group A. A tiebreaker to decide who will make it out as first seed between Suning and G2 Esports. Now, of course, the other two teams have been eliminated, so again, condolences to Machi and Liquid. Solid performance, but not able to make it out at the end. You might be thinking that only one remains because Suning came out.
Ganda ng ano nila. Ganda ng pa-animation nila dun sa mga sa mga palaro nila.
With the nastiest right hook I have ever seen, G2 potentially giving them that opening with the draft that they opted for, but G2
ganda din ang setup nila habang naglalaro sila actually.
Not really standing any kind of chance in our last regularly scheduled game.
There was a lot of disrespect from G2 and good execution from, I almost said SOFM, from Suning there. Really showing the highs that this roster can have. But like you said, we now have this tiebreaker to decide who will be first seed and potentially dodge a Damwon or a TES.
So ito mga kapatid, yan yung lineup nila. Hindi ko kilala yung mga champions nila ngayon. Pero mukhang malakas. Mukhang malakas yung mga champion nila. Ewan ko, syempre.
Early game. If it's anything like last game, we won't even get a chance to get to the team fight stage. It'll be all skirmishes all the time.
Okay, so...
To be fair, the Scion not going to have...
I know, but I love it.
Mukhang maraming
I don't want to call his choices recently disrespectful, but I'll say that they are bold.
Listen, he's been putting some kids in the bin. Obviously, with a Sapphire start, because he is against a Scion, he's looking at a very fast early Sheen buy. Now, normally when a GP does this, you try to punish it a bit, because he's not bringing too many battle stats, but good luck.
So, kadalasan napansin ko sa
level 1 coming out, Perks. Looks like he's going to have to flash here early on, so already small advantage over the side of Suning.
So, yung bush kasi yung empty spot, kumbaga para siyang blind spot. And kapag naglaro ka ng maraming MOBA,
Level 1's lane priority has been the name of the game for both of these junglers, especially when it's Graves versus Lilia. And it looks like G2 will try to force this anyway. Now you can see SOFM is set up on the top side of the map, a early trinket ward into enemy Raptor camp as well.
Tatandaan nyo,
it looks like it will be a map trade.
And he's just immediately going to rotate to the other side. The big deal here is that SOFM, while he won't get a leash, while he will be a little bit slower, G2 are going to know that this is happening, but it also means that Terrell's going to be charging in mid lane. Plenty of time before the plates go down. Even with Yankees out in the air, he will still get the plates, so will be some good gold donated over, even if it doesn't show up on the spectator overlay. Now, important to note that Akali is, 750 gold, the combined cost there to bust out that Gunblade, and once Angel gets that, there is, I'm not going to say infinitely more kill pressure, but certainly Caps is going to have to play this one flawlessly if he wants to survive.
Yeah, and the big thing for me is that Herald wasn't also split between Caps and Yankos. Caps was close enough, so we didn't get any of the gold.
It's knowing that GP's autos aren't really the concern, but that if he one-taps the creep wave, then Wonder will be in trouble. That said, Bin, attack on Titan, I guess? Like, just watching him slowly whittle down there, resetting the path, make it out of that one. Difficult to have kill pressure on the Akali unless she overextends herself.
Top.
Now, Suning are just trying to get Sword Art back on friendly terms. You can see that they were very deep, set up a bunch of triangle vision above Herald, and despite the fact that Suning had initial positioning here, G2 very quickly to respond, bringing all of their members here. Huang Feng is still in base, so this is actually now a numbers advantage for G2 over Herald.
They're waiting for it. It could signal the start of the fight. And it nails Jankos right in the face. The chain CC now coming in. Mickey trying to disrupt the engage. Sword on his lone but now Angel ready to move into this fight. How many cooldowns are down? How much time do they have? Mickey running out of help on the backside. GPL going to connect onto 2. Wonder holding on for now, but in the meantime, Angel is styling on G2 Esports. He grabs the Herald for himself, and this is absolute devastation. Wonder going to walk back under the tower, but big fight in favor of Suning.
The damage that Prey just did with that arrow there, cross map from Hong Kong, and then Angel picking up the kill and the Herald.
Man, challenging Smite is not looking balanced. SOFM says, I'll deny 20% of that damage. I'll take your life on the backside as well. Easy collapse to finish it up, and now Bin pushing on the top line too. Suning are getting everything.
And so much gold now funneled into Bin's pockets. They're going to go ahead and crash this wave, get another charge off from this Herald. The game might have just broken open for Suning in this set of plays.
3K gold, Mickey going to do what he can to clear this one out, donate that 25 over to Wonder. But this is terrifying. They were all feeling good about that gunplay, but now it's going to be fully completed lethality item for SOFM. It's going to be even more item, a nightmare for G2.
And naturally the big team fighting phase for GP. It's deleted.
Sleepy, they're going to take their time on this one, and they will finish it out. Jankos going to grab that one, immediate TP back to the wave, trying to get away from Angel, and Jankos is going to hop his way out of this one.
Is he?
I don't know.
I've seen Bambi.
Oh no, it is Bambi. It's Bambi all over again. SOFM is hunting him down. He's having dinner tonight, and it's certainly looking like G2's hopes and dreams are being served up on the table as Jankos gets dropped there.
Delicious there. Caps using his TP just to eject out of that one, but no hope for Jankos. Meanwhile, G2 are trying to force down mid lane, maybe get some pressure off of Jankos' death. But Suning very quickly respond to it, and again, there's just not a response from G2.
There is not. One far is definitely an overextend, and now a big barrel landing. Mickey backing up. He knows if he burns the haymaker too early, he will die. As Perks playing on the edge here. Of course, Akali cannot point and click you if you're lucky enough to be in that shroud, so...
What I was talking about before Ben was killed topside by G2 was that level 13 was obviously the big window for G2 to start grouping up with his team, have a lot of team fight powers. It allows you to do all the cool tricks with your barrels because the timer is now at its lowest, so from off into the side. And you can see the desperation is setting in for G2. They're just trying to break one side of this matchup, and they're committing now to this Graves.
Pretty easy one to flash out to safety. Big ult across. Now Drowsy and solid kill pickup. And in the meantime, Angel's absolutely styling. Zooming, dashing left and right goes Golden, buys a bit more time. And now Mickey on the way out as he gets shut down before he can even dunk down on the opposition. And the big GP ultimate, the Death Doubter landing right where it needs to go. Wonder though, going to the Death Form. Now a zombie, now running forward. They have to burn everything to slow him down to stop it. Hornfang forced to flash out to safety. Angel potentially could be in trouble now. They've lost a lot here on the side of G2, but maybe, just maybe, they can find a fight back in their favor. Going Golden again, and the shutdown back onto Perks. Suning breaking open the base, but G2 still finding a fight.
I'm finding a lot of gold and kind of the two carries that they really need to show up right now, which is this Lilia and this Senna. The fact that Perks is 4-0 and 8, still continuing to pick up these souls, now has a lot of gold into his back pocket. You can see maybe there's a tiny glimmer of light down a very dark tunnel for G2. But like you said, this was also Suning overextending, getting a little bit flashy. If they played this one for the objectives rather than trying to just pad the body count, maybe the game might be over.
And immediate GPL here, big damage goes in. Lucky for them, they've got the lock in there. Solari, Wonder, or that one really could have just been it right there. Again, forced to flash out of this one. Can't blame him though. You can't slow down the Scion zombie form. He will 2-auto you down. And now it appears that G2 on the back of that one haven't been able to save their base, but they have been able to get the third Infernal.
Defense goalkeeper to this Baron, and G2 are missing their chances. This is getting shredded very quickly.
Eyes on the prize here. Now Cap's walking back to base. Maybe he looks for a TP before K dropping. That's just going to do it. That's third Baron in a row for Suning. Now, of course, 2 minutes left until that all-important soul point. But again, now with 2 inhibitors down, we could be looking at 3 inhibitors down for G2, and while Senna would certainly be happy to...
G2, there's no more mistakes left. You lose a single team fight, you lose the game, whereas Suning, it feels like, could lose a couple of team fights. Now, obviously, you don't want to give away an Infernal Soul, which is now spawning in a minute and a half. So hopefully Suning clear out the base and then use the base pressure to either end the game by G2 taking a bad fight or securing themselves a dragon and continuing to extend this game.
Sobrang dami kasing nangyayari sa totoo lang.
Difficult game for Suning.
Naglalaro ka ng MOBA.
Not having a frontliner is certainly hurting them. It was not earlier in the game. It was very much a big boon and benefit, but deranging. for Angel and also for Ben, this is going to be difficult to just take 20, 30% of your health up front from a single auto.
This is Mission Turtle. If you're a Suning, oh my god. If you're a Suning fan, you need some key pieces of CC to hit some key targets. You need to kill Perks, who has Cleanse and Flash. G2 at this point, full Turtle mode. You were playing this one very slow. Maybe you even give up this Infernal, since it's the soul for you, it's not the soul for Suning.
Oh, big barrel though. Eyes on that one. Where's it going to go? Will not connect to Perks. Could have been a death sentence. Looks like the lineup wasn't quite there. SOFM though now looking to break this inhibitor. G2 seemingly ready to force a fight about it. Sword Art not quite as squishy as the opposition there, and the arrow will go wide. That's going to be a big cooldown down. It looks like G2 decided what they want to do and is chase out SOFM.
Maganda yun kasi
now we just talked about kind of the volatility of Suning and some of their inexperience.
Angel, sleepy, doesn't activate the hourglass, and that's it. Oh, once it's night-night, you can't push those buttons, and that's going to be the kill, that's going to be the pick, and that's going to start things off. Huanfeng trying to speed down this Infernal Drake. G2 running, G2 sprinting because they can see the win condition in their eyes. They can't afford to overcommit on this one. It is going to get taken down. Soul point denied. Suning though, now on the back foot as G2 chase them down. Sword Art going to get picked off, and the game is now wide open. Yes, it is a 6K difference in gold, but we're late enough now that it might not matter. Come true.
Okay, tignan na natin anong mangyari. Paano kaya ito mag-turn around ng Suning.
Okay.
127 souls, folks. That's a lot of bonus range.
He's gonna start hitting people from like an entire screen away. There's gonna be like a Nocturne ultimate.
Yeah, we gotta talk about siege potential. This man is literally artillery. He's gonna be autoing your mid-tier 1 from halfway down the map.
Okay.
Nakatawang skill yun, yung mahaba yung range.
You have pressure in all of these lanes. G2 have to stay as like a little death ball composition. You've got 2 different teleports. You have a Gangplank ultimate. You just need to get the hell out of dodge because Senna is a champion that makes extended fights very punishing here. And you need to try to get this flash and this cleanse off of Perks so you have kill pressure on him because this guy will decide team fights. The heals, the range, damage on the side of Suning's composition. But the itemization and the sheer armor from G2.
One auto! Not going to be nearly enough. Move the cleanse now coming out though. They're getting a lot of those cooldowns. GP all coming in. They haven't quite started the fight the way that they want to, but Cap's now backing up. The suplex down in the meantime. Yanko's now dashing forward, looking for the sleep. They're going golden. Suning may have found the fight that they were waiting for. Perks now on the run for the hills. Oh, and now it's trade back and forth. Perks still alive. He's grabbing souls left and right though, and Suning can't make a big enough dent to stop G2's push forward.
But the biggest thing was the fact that Angel was also killed in that fight. If the Akali had survived, maybe it's a completely different game for Suning at this point. But Yanko's going down and finishing what Cap started by trading his life also for the Akali.
Ben now to back away from his tower. He has to be careful. He is very, very squishy. TP coming in the mid lane. G2, they're trolling the trigger. They want to end this one as quickly as they can. They want to break open the base. They want to give themselves a few more advantages because it's a minute left till the dragon. They want to fight here. They get that soul, and it makes the rest of the game so much easier.
They need to be very careful. 30 seconds until the Akali is back up. She also has TP, and that's one less TP that G2 will now have to work with on this very open map.
Kaya actually importante kapag naglalaro ka is always
that's 775 base attack range, folks. 140 souls.
Teammates mo.
That might be the biggest number I've ever seen in pro play. That probably is the biggest number I've ever seen in pro play. That's a very hard one to check, but yeah, Marcus, if you're listening, if you can figure that number out, no pressure, let us know if that's the most souls anyone's had.
Okay, Suning sprinting towards this Baron. Now Yanko's all the way out of base. They will shred through this. He might not get here in time, but maybe the rest of G2 though. Although it looks like they're going to handshake, give the Baron away, and instead try to grab the soul that's spawning in 7 seconds. If I'm Suning, I'm just like sprinting towards the base with this Baron.
That's really the only option you have left, but you don't have
very many waves to resetting. They're going to fight for it. Ben's resetting to TP.
No, it's gone. It's gone. That's it. That's Dragon Soul. Oh, but as they back out, they're not put together. You got Gangplank on the flank, Gangplank. One big shot, Ben! Can you do it? Huge! My God! One moment, one shot, one barrel. That's all you need, Suning. They find their shot, they find their fight, and that's it. Just like that, it felt like everything was turning against them, but now Wonder is the last man left standing. One shot, one kill. The pistol from Ben finds its mark, and now Suning will move up. They will take first seed in Group A. G2 strong, but not strong enough. The LPL will take this one.
And Ben saw his moment. He could play the map, or he could play the fight in true LPL fashion. Rolls the dice, TPs into the fight, and blows G2 up. The third seed of the LPL will take first in their group and take down the first seed of the LEC.
And it cost them the game. That Ash Arrow cost them the game, mga kapatid.
What a way to end the game.
Boom, baby.
Lang eh, actually.
Looks at those souls, says cool story.
Magkaroon ka lang ng
See the
maayos na
barrel?
team fight.
Only takes one.
More or less,
And that's-
matatransition mo na yung laro.
That was a game balanced
What
on a
really
nice edge. Balanced on a
defined
nice edge
it para
because
sa akin,
Suning
yung
struggled to
huling play na
close.
yun,
But
yung
when it came
pumana
down
yung
to a
Ash.
single
Kasi,
final
yun,
clutch play,
doon sa perspective
Suning
na
found their
yun,
man. They found their mark.
na-anticipate
They'll
ng
find
Ash
their
na
win.
kumukuha sila ng
First seed to make it out of the group.
Charmander, no?
G2
Kumukuha
now in
sila
second.
ng
We'll have to play a
Charmander,
first seed
kumukuha
from
sila ng
another group.
Charizard.
It is only day
So,
one. 3
pwede
more
nilang
days. The
ma-assume
group's
na
actually coming
malapit
towards you. 3 more
magkakakumpol
groups to
yung,
close out to find who will face
enemy
each of
team
these teams.
Nila
But a
in that
wild day
position.
of League of
So,
Legends,
pumana
to
lang
be
yung
sure.
Ash. Regardless kung kita niya man yung
And I will say this, North
yung
American
map.
fans probably a little bit
Actually, feeling
vindicated.
ko humula lang siya doon.
Yeah.
At least G2
And
didn't
it
beat
cost
Suning
them
on
the
the
game.
second
It cost them the
attempt.
game, really. So that's good.
Yeah,
Congrats.
we did talk about how that would be the
Congrats,
maximum
Suning.
tilter. Suning knocking
Advance
people down
tayo,
left and right.
advance.
They go TL, boom, no tiebreaker for you.
Let's go,
We're
let's
taking out
go.
G2.
So, ayun yung mga analysis natin at nakita nyo naman, mukhang hindi ko alam yung pinagsasabi ko kanina. Pero medyo may na-analyze naman ako ng konti dahil isa akong MOBA player dati, no? So, isa talaga sa mga pinaka-key takeaways ko sa laro na to is yung pana ni Ash. It could really define dahil may mga certain skills, may mga certain may mga certain
the questions were always, you know, with the rookies
na
coming into the picture, playing
magaganda yung
this best of one
projectile
system
and
and
maganda
playing worlds for
yung
the first time, what's going to happen?
engagement
I think they've
sa
answered every
gameplay
single
that it could
question.
really
They are looking
turn
super
the
strong,
whole
and I
fight
think
around.
any team that
Usually,
that
ganun
face them
din
in the best
nung
of 5 is
naglalaro ka
going to,
ng
you know, be excited
Dota
about
2
it,
or ibang
considering
mga
they're seed
MOBA.
1.
I mean, just
Once
if you're
maset-
starting to look at kind
once
of the
maset
seed
ng
ones that are
maayos
developing
yung
across
skills,
worlds.
sumusunod yung team
All
fight.
right, let's take a look at these group standings
Wag ka
then.
lang
In Group A,
wag
which
ka
is
lang
now finished,
magpapa-intimidate.
TL and
Ganun.
Machi are eliminated. Suning and G2 advance.
So
And
ito yung ating
I love when we
standing
kind of
ngayon.
talk about this, and as from an LEC perspective, this is horrible. And you just see how the goalpost starts to move because of the 2 years
Lamang pala sila eh.
and the LEC results, let's
Lamang
say.
pala
Now,
Suning
it's not
sa
actually acceptable
group
anymore
nila.
for you to get that second seed
group A,
because
lamang
that makes it
Suning.
so much harder. And weirdly enough, I felt
Sadly, wala daw
kind
yung
of
idol
the
ng lahat na si Faker.
hope of an LEC deep run in the
But,
tournament
okay,
kind of
tignan
vaporizing
natin
or
ano mangyari sa
evaporating
Worlds,
rather
diba?
as this game went on game
So,
of
yun
any
lang naman mga
LPL
kapatid. Thanks
representative,
for
and we just have
watching.
to
And
look
sana may
across
nakuha kayo
Group
sa
B
analysis ko.
to see what's waiting
Ngayon,
there.
this is
And
LLG Christian saying
you know,
goodbye
you don't know anything
to
until the best
LLG
of 5 starts, but it
community, and
definitely
see you
does
on our
seem
mix
like a
and
changing
match.
of the guard and a
Live,
return
love,
of some old foes
game.
and friends from the LCK.
Yeah.
Hi, Live Love Game. This is LLG Christian. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just click that notification bell, like, comment, and share this video with your friends. I also invite you to join our official League of Legends team drafting called Mix and Match. Here, you can experience more competitive games and even find your future teammates. And finally, join our Facebook group and Discord server by clicking on the links on the description below. And together, let's live, love, game.